Howdy ho, folks. Pat Hazard here. It's been a little bit of a while again, to say the least, and I realized that my last video was very melancholy, but we're gonna forget about that right now. We're gonna talk about upcoming projects and other stuff. So, the last time I left you was before I went to MagFest, and now I'm promised that I would do a vlog about MagFest, and believe me, I'm still gonna do it. It's just, I think I need some time to sit and ruminate and really just kind of formulate what I want to say about MagFest in general. But besides that, I also have some interesting announcements to make. So I'm working on a secret music project that I can't really divulge too much about, but I will say it's between me and another fellow YouTuber and reviewer from the old days. Me and him actually got together during MagFest, and we started talking about plans and stuff like that. And we we clicked on something. And so I'm not going to spread too much about it, but I am going to say expect something mid to late August. For at least, we might be releasing something important then. As some of you may know, the Coins of MacGuffin, the animated series, has now been put on indefinite hiatus until we can gain funding for it. So unfortunately, until funding is restored, my part of the puzzle will not be happening anytime soon. So basically what that means is that I unfortunately won't be producing any more music for any of the series until funding is found for it. So that's a little bit unfortunate. But with upcoming new projects and projects that are unfortunately put on hiatus, it leaves me actually free enough to point out some other projects that I've worked on, and also to kind of extend a hand to everyone else who watches the show. I'm open for business. I've always been open for business. I'm open for anyone who's willing to work with me on musical stuff. I'm great at producing theme songs, ending credit songs, scoring series, episodes, whatever you need, actually. I'm kind of just trying to get my hands out there for music and everything. I've been doing it for a couple of years now, and I've built up kind of a library. In the description of this video, I will be linking my SoundCloud and my Bandcamp, and just hope that you guys can check out my work, see it, look to see how it is and such, and kind of go from there. To point out some of the projects that I've worked on, I've recently done 2 theme songs for 2 YouTube channels. One is C-Squee Talks, a fellow vlogger and YouTuber. The Faceless Critic, I did a theme song that he's going to be placing in his new series of reviews and such. And those 2 I've done, and I've also been working on another animated series that currently right now is in development. It is Stardog and the Ultra Crid. I recently released the theme song to that series, and have been getting a lot of interesting comments and feedback on it, and I welcome anyone else who's willing to look at it. As it is right now, the series, like I said, is in development, so I can only wait, but I've produced 2 other tracks to that. And with time and hopeful more notoriety to the project itself, I will be releasing those as well. Until then, you can enjoy the theme song on both my SoundCloud, and I've released it on Bandcamp, and if you guys want to own it, you can. I've also been working on a lot of covers and other sort of specialty songs that I plan to release on my own album. I actually have I actually have a mock-up of the actual album itself. It's called the Sugar EP, and I know it's out of focus, but it's called the Sugar EP, and it's something that I'm planning to release late into this year. I think close around to my birthday, and it's gonna have tracks from unreleased music and music from stuff that I've gotten permission to put on the album itself, and I'm gonna be releasing that to Bandcamp, and I also may be doing some physical CD pressings with that as well. It's all instrumentals except for maybe 1 or 2 tracks that may have some vocals from some guest people. We shall see about that. But as it is right now, most of the tracks have been produced except for the 1 or 2 that I have to fill. I have to fill places because as this is right now, there's some tracks on here that I can't use because they have the sole rights to different other soundtracks and stuff that I'd be going off on my word for. So as it is right now, the Sugar EP should be releasing September 30th of 2016. That's actually my 26th birthday, and we shall see. In news on the wedding front, me and Gabby have now picked out the cake. We have our florist ready, our DJ, our photographer, getting our cinematographer ready and primed and stuff like that. We're kind of getting close to the big date, which is July 17th. And to go off of that, the big thing that I was going to say is that July 17th, on this YouTube channel, I will be live streaming my wedding. Just the ceremony, not the reception, not the cocktail hour, not the prep, but the actual wedding itself, the ceremony. I'm kind of gathering together a bunch of stuff that I can use to make that possible, but if you're a friend or a fan of mine, expect that happening July 17th. It's going to be around 5:30 in the afternoon, and it's going to be a very interesting ceremony because Gabby is Jewish and I am Episcopalian, so it's going to be a mixed ceremony, something that I've never experienced before, and I'm pretty sure Gabby's never experienced before, but it's one of those things where we both wanted to do it, and it's going to be super fun, and it's all lovey-dovey and mushy-gushy and stuff like that. If you're a friend of mine who can't make it to the wedding, don't worry, it will be streaming, and it will be saved onto this YouTube, probably privated, and saved for posterity's sake, so don't worry about that. We've got you covered on it. So, in other news, unfortunately, I think that's all I have time to talk to you about. But here's hoping to get to talk to you guys again in the future. And there should be some video projects coming out relatively soon. Can't really say what, but either it's going to be more of this where I'm just talking to the camera, or it may be some actual videos with scripts and people and stuff. We shall see. As it is right now, I believe the next video you guys are going to be looking forward to is my MagFest vlog. So, the next video that you guys should be expecting is the MagFest vlog video. And the one key thing I'm going to point out about that one video is that look at it more of as a history of my relationship with that event and the sort of perception of what it's going to be for me in the future. Because I foresee some big things in the future with me in that event, and we shall, with anything with speculation, we don't know. The future is never written. But as it is right now, thank you guys for staying around for another little bit. I want you to stay frosty, and like I said, thank you so much for your viewership. Thank you so much for hanging with me in this interesting time of my life. As it is right now, this is Pat Hazard signing out, and I'll see you soon.